What's up YouTube, this is Unicornattack and I'm joined here with Zarib.
Hello, hello.
Hello Zarib, what's up?
Yeah, well, everything is good. I hope you can hear me.
It's fine,
It seems
it's fine.
no. Okay. Because sometimes on some recordings I am a bit low. For example, when we recorded with Rick System, I was quite low on his recording. But I hope it will be okay.
Yeah,
so
I
what
can
do we
always
have here?
Yeah, we have a naval tournament. It's the BETA Naval Tournament 1 vs 1. We're over here at the semi-final. It is a SEN guard from the VM clan, and over on the right side we have from the USSR clan Greywarrior. And I will go quickly over the army of SEN. Over on this right side we have a wooden corvette. Then we have his ironclad Kotsetsu class, a wooden corvette, a ironclad Kotsetsu class which is his general. Behind that a Ranuki class ironclad. Over on his left side again a wooden corvette. Will you go over the army of the naval composition for Greywarrior?
Yeah, but before that, can you explain me qualities of this ship so that the viewers can get better understanding of what naval battles are about? So ironclad, probably everyone know, it's very sturdy ship, which have not that many guns, but can stay in fight long enough. But other ships, for example, this wooden corvette, what is so good about it?
This wooden corvette is pretty known by his quick maneuverability and his reload speed. It's a very good harass unit for example, this unit can shoot pretty quick. It's a really good harass unit while chasing a unit or diversing the other unit for a special maneuverability. Like I'm flanking over my left side with some fast units and keeping a very strong center with your ironclad Ranuki class, because a wooden corvette is really vulnerable against cannon fire and especially explosive shells. They are really they can really go on fire pretty quick, yeah. And these Ranuki class for example, we have over here,
cannon, I guess.
yeah, we have over here San. He's, you can see that he's rushing forward with 3 of his boats, and then his center is composed of the ironclad. So he wants to use his ironclads in the late game, while sending first his wooden corvette, which I can see and tell from his composition right now.
Okay, so. And this ironclad Ronaoki class again, it's. I don't see it. It seems like a wooden, but it's not wooden, right? It's still ironclad.
Well, ironclad is it's coppered, like on the sides and on the back in the water. It's coppered. If you watch closely, it's coppered ironclad, so it's ironed around it, which makes it pretty heavy and slow to maneuver, but strong against any sort of cannon fire. In fact, these wooden corvettes, you can see the difference, is just wooden and are pretty fast because they are higher on the water, but they are, like I said, very vulnerable to any sort of shells, any sort of cannon fire.
And I see that cannon's range on this stuff is vary a lot.
Yes.
Okay, let's yeah. Well, let's go for Greywarrior now. And from what I scouted from the very beginning, you have 6 gunboats, Chiodagata class, 1 big French Laotian ironclad, and 2 smaller Katetsu class ironclads, Japanese, I guess. And one of them is his general. And obviously everyone who ever played naval battles knows this Katetsu class ironclad, always your general ship. And I used quite cheap tactic to get all my SEA provinces, because I didn't really like SEA battles. I just sniped in the melee mode, like click H. I brought 3 of these, and I just sniped until I got a random win. So that's how I got my SEA provinces.
First person
But
mode,
what with these? Yeah, what's with these gunboats?
These gunboats are at the same thing. They are even faster than these Maru class. They have a gun on front. So when you are they are exactly the same like these Kotsetsu class. They can move forward with only 1 gun, and if you watch closely, on the front they have a gun and 2 on the side. So Their strength is really to move forward, harass the enemy, and just shooting 1, 2, 3, 6 cannons right in the center, and they don't have to move to the side in eager to be successful. And it's again just moving forward, trying to harass the enemy by sort of, how do you say that, like
rush build, I guess.
Rush, yes, indeed.
Because they have quite a low range, from what I can tell.
Indeed, they have a low range, but when you are in first person, you have an infinite range. So,
yeah.
And these guys.
Okay, I guess. Oh, we forgot the main dish. This Lotion class ironclad. I guess it's sort of a king of ironclads. It's so big.
Well, not really. It's the same cost for. It's the. Well, it's the same cost as the Ranoki class, but what you get for the Lotions class, they are a bit faster in reload speed, but their hull strength is less, and they can ram. The Lotions class can ram, and the Ranoki class can't. So that's the benefits, but you have less hull strength.
Yeah, so you can't really maneuver, I guess.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Okay. So we have compositions.
Yeah, map is Japanese Sea, and I think we're recording from a replay, so this is different than otherwise. And to keep it as synchronized as possible, we will start the game in 3, 2, 1, play.
Yep, it's playing.
Alright, and there we go.
I see first orders.
Yeah, they're moving forward.
And indeed, both players instantly rush forward. Oh, no, actually. Oh, yeah, they do. Nice particle effect on the engine. Some fire going on. And actually, I can see the crew running around doing nothing.
Yeah, that's
on top of this.
They're waiting for orders, and it seems that these gunboats are already rushing forward, and you can see the difference of speed in the ironclad units and the wooden units over here.
Definitely. And I guess they can work as a distraction.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit surprised we don't see a torpedo boat from both players. Torpedoes are...
Actually...
Yeah?
Yeah, continue.
Oh, torpedoes are really
I
cool,
mean, I seen one stream where people brought like 5 torpedoes, and it was whole sea, like... in the beginning there were no space to run from torpedoes because they were all at the same time in a grid, and it was pretty funny. But I guess if you screw up, you have only ammunition, right?
Yes, you have infinite, but these torpedo boats are really vulnerable. One shot of your general and it's a good hit. Oh, that was a good hit. Already, yeah, can really rout it already, or even explode it. That's the beautiful thing of all these naval tournaments. A boat can just hit and go an explosion in just the same time.
And I'm looking at unit cut of Scince general ship. It actually shows how specific cannons can be damaged.
Yes.
Like 2 of his cannons out of fight, it seems. And he lost 3 men in his crew.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
And this...
And you can see that the wooden corvettes are turned towards these gunboats from Vanguard, and he is shooting into these gunboats quite effectively. Oh, that was a nice hit. You see the Lotions class are shooting into the general of SEN and caused them a bit of a problem. Already lost 20 men of his national crew.
Yeah.
And that means that he means that you can't how do you say that, reload as fast.
Yeah, so it affects reload speed. But I wonder how big is random component of these battles, like how much you in control of what hits where. I guess not really in control.
No,
right?
you're not. You kind of guess, but you can click on a specific unit to attack, and you can see over here that the wooden corvette in the center is quite damaged, but he put on a repair. Oh, he's sort of trying to hit a charge with his gunboats. I don't know what's he doing, Greywarrior. This ram isn't that effective on this wooden corvette.
Well, there is no rum at all, I guess. But well, obviously the strategy, well, should we call tactic in this game, since the game starts with picking army composition, but then you have to optimize your performance, but by using different skills like full speed, fast reload, using right shells for right targets.
Yeah, well, you can see right now
shells.
the difference between the Ranuki class and the Locious class. The Locious class is totally out of position over here. The Ranuki class has just better. I think he put on armor-pierced shells, and the Locious class were still into the where they said explosive shells, and you can see now it's already routing from the battlefield, only with 600 will strength. It's just not compatible against the Ranuki class. And also...
And it's... I guess bigger target.
As well, yes.
It really stays above water when if you look at that Ronaoki class. It's really small, so stuff can fly over it.
As well, yeah. In first-person mode, the Locious class is easier to hit. But we see some wavering.
But doesn't it
at the wooden Corvette?
Yeah, definitely. So, do any types of shell have some specific morale penalties, like whistling arrows in vanilla?
Well, it's not specific morale penalties, but it's more like an ability to cause an effect by the other boats. You can see that some of the wooden corvettes are on fire for the SEN guard player, and that is caused by some explosive shells. So they will cause some wooden corvettes, which their impact is increasingly more than, for example, the ironclads. They can get on fire, but if you use the normal shells, then you will hit the hull, and then you can more or less explode a unit or let it sink. And there we go.
Ooh, and I took a good target cat. Yeah, he hit the hull. Some RNG here, or maybe first-person sniping. But I know that you can repair ships, right? So when you repair, they can't shoot, I guess, or shoot very slowly. They
yes, in repair they can't shoot, and they will get a moral penalty while repairing. So while you repair, because you can't shoot, it will you can maneuver, you can't do anything with your boat, so it will get a moral penalty. So when you get only one shot in your unit while it's repairing, it can rout easily. And over here we see a ironclad for Greywarrior. His ironclad is on fire, and the other one, his general, is a bit damaged over on his broadside. Kinda.
I don't actually see a fire on Greywarrior's ironclads. Which do you mean?
The normal ironclad. The Kotetsu class.
Kotetsu?
Yes, he only has.
I don't see a fire actually.
The left one is normal.
If you look from his side.
Yes, I'm looking from Greywarrior's side, and his left ironclad is on fire. A fire intensity of 18.5%, so it's still doable.
Oh, it's inside. I'm looking at a picture, but no, now I see it on the info tab. So he has to repair it if he doesn't want it to burn out.
Yes, and it will in time it will increase. The fire intensity will increase. His general is routing.
Yeah, well, it lost 2 guns, and it's clearly under what effects on it. I can't really tell. It's under some effects. And honestly, the beginning of fight was kind of predictable. Gunboats go down very easily, and all wooden ships actually, from what I can tell. By any means I'm not an expert in these battles, but I know that wooden ships die first, and gunboats, especially when they rush like this, never worked for me actually.
No, but it's pretty interesting how it will see. Maybe we can see a ram if SEN feels like it, but I see both units already routing, so it seems that SEN wins this. Pretty obvious, good game.
And from what it was quite educating. I'm going into finals to look at them, and from what I can tell, well, just stuff about morale. Like, I noticed that they almost never come back from routing. Even rally doesn't really get them back in naval battles.
Yeah, it's pretty strange because you don't really have a rally in naval battles because you have an aura and that's it. The only thing which can get your units back in the game.
Oh, in vanilla.
Yeah, in vanilla, not in Fall the Samurai. But the only thing you can get back is getting a repair, which is pretty strange because you can repair if you can click on it, or you must give a extra ability by going into first person mode. Maybe that will give your unit some momentum that it will come back, but it's mostly yeah, like you said, dead. But looking at the final stats, yeah.
Unit stats. Yeah. And despite deploying less ships, SEN had much bigger crew, almost 200 more. Because of that gunboats, I guess.
Yeah, these wooden class corvettes were just bigger than these normal gunboats and get a bigger crew with it.
Okay, well, it's difficult to say anything from this statistic.
You can't say anything.
Probably, yeah, because it only says, well, how much human were killed. Well, probably from experience, you can tell which ships they sunk.
Yeah.
Even so, it still doesn't matter anything. But let's just... But we didn't discuss it at the beginning. Which composition you liked more when game started?
Well, to be honest, I didn't like both of the compositions. I prefer to have more of a torpedo boat for long range advantage, and might be also as a rushing. We saw that in the first semi-final, pretty obvious. It was a very good use by Chikanos. So I missed a bit of a tactical thing. It was more of a rush on this map with two boats from wooden corvettes going on the flank, one Ranuki class. So it wasn't a bit of a spectacular game from my side, and that's because of the army composition were not that spectacular. It wasn't a good mixture in my opinion.
Well, I guess there is no real focus. But I still, for some reason, I like this Ronaoke class, maybe because of its name and because how strangely it looks. I kind of like to see it in battles. But
well,
but as I understand, there is only one replay from this semi-final, and the second one wasn't acquired. But because there are only 2 games, I would guess it's SEN who actually won the semi-final.
Indeed, like Rip said, so to finish this replay off, I only got one replay from this best out of 3 semi-final between Greywarrior and SEN, and it seems that SEN won his semi-final with 2-0 against Greywarrior. If I get the second replay, I will also Rip if he wants to join me again, but this is the only one I got right now. And for this semi-final, SEN wins with 2-0 from Greywarrior. He will be our second finalist. He will fight against Ikure Tensinga, and the finals will be up soon, I think. So thank you, Zript.
Yep. Thank you.
And make sure to check out. Yeah. Wait. Check out Zript's YouTube channel. Click over here and check out my own YouTube channel. Subscribe, and that's it.
Yep, that's it. And well, play some naval battles, guys. They are much more interesting than we thought. Thank you guys for watching.